Hey guys, Venomous here, and I got a brand new OTGT for you. I'm talking about Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver today, okay? Now, I actually got hands-on time with Soul Silver. I never really got my hands on Heart Gold for the most part, but I did check out a bunch of stuff on YouTube. I've read articles and stuff. For the most part, both games are pretty much similar with minor differences in the actual variety of Pokemon you could actually catch, okay? This is such a great game, okay? It's such a good remake, okay? Because Pokemon Soul, was it Silver and Gold were really good games on the Game Boy Color, okay? Back in the day, I know. Pretty sure a lot of you Pokemon fans had it. You had all the colored versions, like, up to that point and stuff. And when you play this one, it was really good. It introduced a lot more different Pokemon into the Kanto and what is it, the Johto regions. It introduced us to a whole brand new region called Johto, which gives us, 8 new badges. And in this game, you can get up to 16 badges, which is both Kanto and Johto region, whereas you get the variety of both the Kanto and the Johto region Pokemon. You can even go to the Indigo Plateau, like in the original, what is it, Red and Blue, and also Green if you've been in Japan. Um, it was pretty interesting. I messed around with it. The presentation looks good. It's kind of got like a pseudo 3D, but sticks with like the 2D type of style. Like a blending of the two, which is really interesting for on the Nintendo DS. It's kind of like similar to how Pokemon Diamond was, just expanded upon. There's more stuff you could do with the touch screen, like more different things you have. As far as like instead of it just being just like a watch or whatever, it's a little bit much more advanced. A bunch of little different things you could do for your Pokemon, and like same stuff that was pretty much all the original stuff from the original Silver and Gold is in this game. It's just expanded upon even more, and it just looks a lot better. So this is like really like a really good example of putting polish on a game, or putting a really good what is it, good essence of a reboot, okay, on a particular game or a remake. And I think it's really good at what Nintendo did as far as like bringing the franchise back to its roots, but at the same time bringing it into such a brand new frontier and presenting it in such a much more grander way than what it was originally intended or what it originally came out as, okay? And I think it's pretty cool. Nintendo Wi-Fi stuff is pretty good. You'll be able to battle or trade with people, what is it, via Wi-Fi. That's always cool. What is it? The way the actual, the box PC, which is originally Bill's PC, by the way, is really cool. Like, it's kind of like in the older games on the DS, where it's kind of like this little hand that kind of like picks up your Pokemon from your bag and like places them in there, but you still got the little outline of, or the little drawing of the specific Pokemon, so you can tell them apart. It's not just like little, like stupid little avatars that all look the same. It's really interesting because if you see a Ho-Oh, he actually looks like Ho-Oh on the little screen. He's about that big. So it's pretty cool. What also is cool is that you could choose which Pokemon you want to actually follow you around. That's something from Pokemon Yellow, if you guys remember. If you had Pikachu in your party, he would follow you around. But if you took him out, you wouldn't have anybody following you around, which was pretty cool. Okay, this one gives you the ability to choose any Pokemon which you want. So you could have Typhlosion just hanging back with you as you walk around the town. So that's pretty cool. I kind of like that. It gives a little bit much more customization, more variety, more personalization for you. Okay, to actually give you much more of an identity in the world of Pokemon. Okay, which is really really cool. I like that idea. Okay. Now, the only real problem I have with these games, and what I've had with all the Pokemon games, okay, especially now, because now they got a brand new one coming out, and what I've heard, they haven't really changed this, is the actual sounds of the Pokemon, okay? They always keep, like, the same similar sounds of what they use in the older Game Boy games when they go into the actual, newer games, more contemporary on the DS. I want them at some point in one game that's on, like, the DS, or even hopefully on the 3DS in the future, that they actually change the sounds to actually sound like a Pokemon from the actual show. Even if it's just like a real quick sound or whatever, I could buy that. It makes it sound a little bit much more real. It makes it sound a little bit much more kind of like from the show and sound like more like real animals, rather than those 8-bit sounds that we've been getting for a real long time for the most part. Okay, because Pikachu doesn't sound like Pikachu, it just sounds like a buzzing sound, and to me that's not Pikachu, okay, because I'm so used to hearing Pikachu say Pikachu, like his actual name from the TV show. I think Nintendo should maybe look into it, just trying to see if they can find a way to actually do that with some of the Pokemon. Even though you may, if, saving memory space on a DS cartridge and stuff, maybe you'll have to get rid of some Pokemon so there'll be less and stuff, but the overall presentation quality that will present to gamers would really blow them out of the water, and they'll really get a lot of praise for that, okay? Anyway, that's just my small gripe about it. Everything else is pretty much the same if you played Silver and Gold. Okay, if you know the ins and outs of it, you'll be good. There's some new added stuff here and there. I'm not going to spoil it for anybody. There's some changes here and there also. What is it? One of the big changes I will tell you guys is that you don't have to finish all, all 16 badges that go to the Indigo Plateau, in case you guys don't remember. You can do the first 8, in the Johto region, then go to the Indigo Plateau, or once you finish the first 8, then you could go into the other, the Indigo region, the Kanto region, go get those badges, then go to the Indigo Plateau if you want to. Okay, you have a little bit much more freedom to actually operate like that before you go to the final area, which is where the Elite Four is. Okay, but anyway. Besides that, it's a really good game. Any Pokemon fan should pick it up. Any DS owner, okay, if you haven't gone into Pokemon, pick this up, okay, because it's a little interesting. It also comes with a little keychain that's called, was it, a Pokewalker, that you could actually take your Pokemon from inside the game, put them in there. If you actually walk around in this world in real time and stuff, your Pokemon not only will it get experience and level up, but it'll also find items for you and find other little goodies, you know, to help you actually work out in, in the game that you could use, which is pretty cool. You could do that with any Pokemon that you have in Soul Silver or Heart Gold and actually put it in there. It works via Wi-Fi, kind of like that, infrared. You know, it's really cool. It's a nice little thing to actually, like, if you have 6 Pokemon in you and you're actually trying to, level them up, but you have another one that you want to, level up a little bit more, you can always do that. So while you're going throughout your day for like a good couple of hours or so, right before you pop it in, just walk around for a little bit, bring it back into the game, you get a whole bunch of brand new stuff. There's nothing better than that, okay? It's a little extra means to level up some of your Pokemon, which is pretty cool. Okay? Anyway, you get more bang for your buck like that. But besides all that, great game. Definitely pick it up, guys. Leave your comments and video responses. I don't mind. Just keep it civil. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know how big of Pokemaniacs you guys are out there. If you've caught them all or you're almost getting close to catching them all in this game, let us know. I'll talk to you guys again real soon. Venomous is out, and that was only the goddamn truth, people. I'll talk to you all later.